2022 season. And this one features the Saints' electric quarterback. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Saints and the Raiders. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. And CD, you look at the Raiders in this matchup, they're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers, and they hope to gain an advantage that way.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle. They start the drive on the ground, Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, second down coming up. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches are in that great coaching box, and this guy would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw in film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. The Saints sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get 1st downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Coming up on...
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
They'll look to throw here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. They found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Kamara up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Linval Joseph breaking free and dropping it. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Now back to throw. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Back to throw again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of it.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are in this ball game, and they feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So here are the Saints to take over. They're leading right now and on victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. They start the second half with Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right, you need them. Well, some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A 10th carry for Kamara to about the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Malone Nichols able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Back to throw here. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go.
Here we go, set. Go.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
first downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. Back now here live in New Orleans. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball,
now a play fake here on 1st down. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking for Thomas. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints get it. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 58 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Looks like he'll throw here. And he will slide to a halt at the end of that one. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Saints, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they drop just their second game so far as they fall to 5.